Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Riven. Welcome to the August 2022 VHW Live Show. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves and having a great day today. Boy, do I have a show for you, ladies and gentlemen. Almost dropping my controller. We're getting the first match set up, just ready to go, so then that way we don't have to wait as long for it. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Boom. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the August 2022 VHW Live Show. I appreciate anyone who's going to come by and chat, and I appreciate everyone who's watching later on YouTube. So, without further ado, let's get into the pre-show now. VHW is in a bit of turmoil right now, as it is unknown who has the proper rights to face Bronwyn for the Vhw Championship. Trevor Phillips does still technically have the right to a match, as Franklin Clinton unexpectedly competed whilst not being medically cleared. However, Justin Roach did win his gauntlet match against the other competitors. So we're not sure what's going to happen tonight. So as a reminder, there was a gauntlet match at the July Tropical Throwdown show. It was a gauntlet match. Chat felt like Justin Roach deserved a shot at the VHW Men's World Championship. So we put him through a gauntlet match. It was a 3-on-1 tag match, and he actually won. Justin Roach actually won the 3-on-1 tag match. However, if memory serves me correctly, he did not pin Trevor Phillips. And even if he did pin Trevor Phillips still is technically owed a match because Franklin Clinton came back not medically cleared and competed while not medically cleared. So we're kind of it's kind of a big question mark right now as to who actually does have the title match rights to the VHW Championship. However, we are going to be kicking tonight's festivities off with a 2-on-2 tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, a 2-on-2 tag team match. We're going to be kicking this live show off with a strong tag team match. It is actually going to be a #1 contenders match. As we all know, Egyptian Dream have been... Thank you, Vhw Witch, for following. Appreciate that. So, as we all know, or as you will learn here in a minute, Egyptian Dream, the team consisting of Dio Brando and Jotaro Kujo, are the Undisputed Men's Tag Team Champions. What essentially that means is they have beat pretty much every tag team thrown in front of them, and they were able to beat them. Every single tag team that's been thrown in front of them, they've been able to beat. However, there's a new team on the block. Elusive Synergy has pretty much blown VHW out of the water. They won their first match, and Justin Roach just signed with the company. He's already a #1 contender for the main championship of the entire brand. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams end up clashing tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be opening up the match tonight with a 2v2 tag team match. Hold on a minute. This is not centered. There we go. But yes, this is going to be very interesting. We have Elusive Synergy versus Egyptian Dream. I'm very interested to see how this match is going to play out, considering the fact that Elusive Synergy has been a pretty dominant tag team in the past, like, couple months. They've been a pretty dominant tag team. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. And also, I mean, we can't deny how absolutely dominant the Egyptian Dream has been as well. Egyptian Dream has just been on an absolute tear. They're the Undisputed Champions for a reason. They are just the Undisputed Champions for a reason. Even all the way back during the first live show when the men's tag team ladder match happened, they had amazing team synergy. And they have just been on a tear Like, nobody has been able to come close to what Egyptian Dream has been able to do so far. It has been insane. As we're waiting for the competitors to get ready, I want to remind you all that unfortunately the digitally signed VHW merch has been taken off the store. I honestly very much did forget about it because I've been very busy, but it is officially taken down. Your window to get the digitally signed merch is gone, sadly. If you wanted to get it, I apologize. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to get into our first matchup of the night. It's going to be a 2v2, Elusive Synergy versus Egyptian Dream. Let's see who's going to be coming out first. I believe it is going to be Elusive Synergy making their way out to the ring for tonight's matchup. This tag team have absolutely dominated so far. They signed not too long ago with VHW, and they've already made just an explosive impact coming out here and making sure that everybody knows the names of James James and Justin Roach. Egyptian Dream, again, are still the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. But will Elusive Synergy crush that streak and become the new Tag Team Champions at the next live show? I mean, it is a possibility that could happen. This is the #1 contenders match. If Elusive Synergy manage to actually defeat Egyptian Dream here, they will be going to the next live show with the ability to take out Egyptian Dream and become the next tag team champion. Sorry, my brain was like acting all funky there. I hope the music isn't too loud. But ladies and gentlemen, Elusive Synergy have made their way to the ring. Now it is time for the VHW Tag Team Champions are making their way to the ring. The Undisputed Tag Team Champions. They have crushed every opponent in their way thus far. Egyptian Dream, the team of Dio Brando and Jotaro Kujo, they have absolutely just obliterated every tag team that's ever stood in their way. I think there was only one #1 contenders match that they lost, and immediately the next event they just took them home. They absolutely obliterated the competition. As you can see, their custom purple the purple strapped Undisputed Tag Team Championships. So the way that a championship becomes undisputed in VHW is after it is defended against the majority of the competition available, the championship becomes undisputed. So if a team is in current possession of an undisputed championship, that is a huge accomplishment. It looks like for Egyptian Dream, Dio Brando is starting off, and for Elusive Synergy, Justin Roach is starting off here. A vicious right hand to Justin Roach, and already looking for a bit of an electric chair kind of maneuver here. I'm not sure what that was, but a nice right hook there. Justin felt his foot get grabbed, and he decided to do a nice little corkscrew kick. Now he is taunting Dio. All right, looks like Justin's gonna be using the ropes here against Dio, choking him out on the ropes. Surprised the referee didn't step in there and say, hey, don't do that. Oh my God. Justin just making Dio look like the lightest person on the planet right now. All right, and look at the teamwork going on here with Justin Roach and James James. Chee! And the athleticism from James James. I doubt that James James actually ever knows exactly what he is doing in VHW. I feel like he just runs and he's like, oh, I'll just jump off the rope here. You know, pick the guy up and throw him down here. Like, I don't think he actually knows what he's doing. James James, seeing that Justin was using the red pieces of licorice to his advantage, and maybe now he's thinking, hey, I can do that if Justin can do it. Looks like we have the battle of the yellow and green here, as James James is still in control against Dio Brando here on the outside. I'm hoping that this matchup does not end in disqualification. If that were to happen, we'd have to reschedule this match, and that would not be a, would not be good, to be honest. Does James know what the counting means, though? He is a man who cannot read good. So maybe he hears the referee saying these numbers and he doesn't understand the rules of the match, but he seems to have gotten inside thanks to the lead of Dio Brando. But that allowed Dio to get control of the situation. And Dio is giving a much needed tag out to Jotaro, and now Jotaro's time is now, but he is not capitalizing on the ability to take control of his opponent. So now James is back on the offense, just stomping on his ankle there in the corner. And as you can see, Jotaro kind of hurt his, James kind of hurt Jotaro's ankle there. What a crazy flip by James. Wow. What an absolute, I can't help but think, oh, James going for the cover. That's one. And a kick out at 1.5. Jotaro Kujo kicks out at 1.5. Vicious neck breaker there. James is tagging back in Justin Roach here. And it looks like Justin is being fed to the arms. Fed to the claws of a bear there. And it looks like Jotaro's had enough, so he's tagging in Dio. And Justin with a vicious combo into a suplex cover combo. A 2 and a 3rd there from Justin Roach onto Dio. And now Justin's looking for an arm bar on Dio. Will Dio tap out for the first time in his career with Justin Roach's arm bar? And no, Dio actually manages to worm his way out of it. And it seems like Dio has just scratched open Justin Roach. I think I see a little bit of blood there on Justin's face. Yeah, Justin Roach is bleeding. Dio has made Justin Roach bleed. It seems like all 4 of these men really want, it looks like Egyptian Dream really wants to stomp these guys into the ground, and these guys have the heart to keep going. Dio making a fatal tactical error there, taunting in the corner, allowing Justin to have an opening to get some offense in. And now Justin is making the same tactical error and allowing Dio to get to Jotaro. But Justin is having none of that. He just shoulder charges Jotaro, and he tells Dio, get the fuck out of my ring. Oh, but a vicious knee strike to the head there by Jotaro. And Justin makes his way out of it, kicks the inside of Jotaro's knee, and he's back on the offense. Huge German toss there. Can Justin capitalize? And looks like he does. Tags in James. Now James is back in, but it doesn't look like James was expecting that. So he catches a suplex, and now Jotaro's tagging back in Dio. Is Dio also now going to try to make James bleed like he did to Justin Roach? I guess we'll find out. Uh-oh. Dio delivering vicious chest chops. Just chest punches, just brutalizing James's chest with that fucking fist. So now Dio is controlling the outside, the inverse of what had happened moments ago. Oh, just stomping his face into the mat. And James actually gets the upper hand and throws Dio in there. I think James gets annoyed with the referee counting, because unlike last time, I think James is just thinking, man, fuck this guy counting. Can he shut up? And so he just throws him back in. He realized that last time, oh my God, what is James doing? He just jumped off the top rope with an arm drag. Top rope with an arm drag, excuse me. James was not a fan of getting his face stomped into the ground outside, so now he's punching Dio's face, and it looks like James is letting Justin Roach come back into the ring. Let's see, what's Justin gonna do here? Is he going for a sharpshooter? Oh no, he's going for a back stretch and just stomping Dio's face into the canvas. Okay, Justin's dragging Dio around. I wonder what he has planned. What does Justin have planned for Dio here? A cover. Jotaro was worried that Dio might not be able to kick out of that, and that is why they are the tag team champions. They know their tag team partners well, and that is very important. Oh my God, a vicious forearm there, a vicious jumping forearm there by Dio. And it looks like Justin Roach is down for the count. Could this be it? Could this be the end of the match? And at 2.5, Justin Roach kicks out, and Dio does not seem bothered by the kick out. The crowd is chanting tag team wrestling here in the arena, and Dio tags out Jotaro. Dio managed to put on a good combo there. Jotaro does have a... Oh my God! Jotaro went for his signature combo. Oh my God! And Justin Roach with his escape room DDT, and that gets a 2.5, and Justin can't believe it. Justin cannot believe that somebody actually kicked out of the escape room DDT. And now Justin looking for a crossface. Justin now looking for a crossface, and Dio understands that his tag team partner might not be able to handle that. Justin's trying to attack Dio because he's pissed off that Dio interrupted the signature. And a huge kick to Justin. Keep in mind, Dio is not the legal men. Both of the legal men are out cold on the ground right now. And it looks like Justin was mostly unaffected by Dio's kick. And Justin looks like he's ready to dish out some damage. It looks like he's gonna maybe get James in here. James does have a finisher start up. So if Justin Roach can get James in, James could potentially put a finisher into this and quite literally finish it. Oh my God! And Jotaro gets the hot tag against Dio, but James does not give a shit. He goes for the head scissor, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 2 3/4 at the last possible second. Dio Brando managed to kick out. And it looks like James is still applying the offense. If James can get a finisher off and a cover before Jotaro Kujo becomes unstunned, it could be it. Looks like James was trying to put Dio in the corner so that he could use, Justin as a tag team partner. But Dio capitalizes and actually reverses it, just smashes his head into his knee. And a big punch. Dio just delivers a big Zawardo punch to the face of James. They say when Egyptian Dream uses their signature moves, you can see their the outline of their stands just very faintly. I've never seen them, but maybe somebody in the audience has. Now Dio tagging out Jotaro. This is giving James some time to recuperate, actually, and actually allows James to get on the offensive. Huge DDT there by James. This could be it. That's a 1, a 2, and at about 2.5, Jotaro kicks out, and James can't believe it. He's like, did you see that suspended DDT I did? I jumped up in the air and did a twirly thing. Man, I can't believe this dude's still going. James tagging out to Justin, looking for Justin to do something. Justin receives a forearm and then a kick to the chest. Could this be it? Could Egyptian Dream secure their tag team titles for longer? And no, because Justin, showing the heart and spirit and determination he did in the gauntlet match, kicks out at 1. And it looks like now Jotaro looking to use some teamwork from Dio. Possibly using the corner. Uh-oh, looks like Jotaro's setting up for a buckle bomb. No buckle bomb. He throws him out of the ring to the outside. Jotaro psyching himself up. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out, honestly. I'm sitting here watching this matchup, not knowing actually who would win this. Oh my God, just a running knee to the face of Justin Roach by Jotaro Kujo. Just look at his brutality. Just absolute brutality. Now, unlike James, oh, there's the VHW wrist wrencher, of course, classic move, gotta happen at least once during a show. Now, James doesn't probably know what the counting means, but Justin definitely does. Justin definitely understands and comprehends what the meaning of the count is. And it looks like while I was looking away there, Justin tagged out James, and now James is in the ring looking for a cover here. Could this be it? And it is, ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Elusive Synergy, managed to actually beat Egyptian Dream. Could this be the beginning of the end for Egyptian Dream's stranglehold on the Tag Team Championship? Could this be the end of Egyptian Dream's title reign? Wow. An instant classic. I for sure agree there. Wow, what a fucking matchup. Could this be the end of Egyptian Dream's title reign? Elusive Synergy really outperformed there. And it makes me wonder if this could be the end of Egyptian Dream's title reign. I don't know, man. I honestly have no clue. Like, it could be the beginning of the end, or it could be the beginning of a literally undisputed era. It could be that, you know, they could be losing the titles here at the next live show, or they could be keeping them. I honestly have no clue. What could happen. I mean, I was about to say I was not expecting Elusive Synergy to win that match, but to be honest, they have been pretty fucking, like, on top of their shit lately. Elusive Synergy taking the win there. Absolutely incredible. Let's go, James and Justin. Yeah, they crushed it. They fucking did it. Like, Justin got busted open by Dio, and then James turned around and went, "Fuck you, idiot," and busted open Jotaro. If I know the man known as James correctly, he has so many qualities, but one quality that I know he has is equality. And once his friend Justin got busted open, he said, "Right, it's time to make one of you motherfuckers busted open." So that was very, very interesting to see. Very interesting to see there. I also just realized I haven't been recording this entire time, which means I'm gonna have to highlight the live show here and then use that to upload to YouTube, which makes me very sad that I forgot to hit F10 before I started. But that's okay. This is still recoverable. Just sucks the way I have to do it now. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our second match of the night. We've had 2 matches so far in this rivalry. It is currently 1-1. Now we see definitively, for the last time in a submission match, which combat method is better. CQC or CQB. Ladies and gentlemen, the final match of the rivalry. I mean, unless they decide to keep it going, I don't know, you know, I'm assuming that this will be the last time we see these two in a ring against each other, but who knows? Maybe this will balloon into something crazy and out of my control. I have no clue. So far, Big Boss has won one, claiming that CQC is the better fighting style. So far, Solid Snake has won one, saying that CQB is the superior fighting style. I personally have no clue which is superior. I personally, in their own respective game franchise, I personally prefer CQC better, Big Boss's version, but Solid Snake's CQB hasn't been awful either. CQB's kind of a bit more gimmicky, but it's not bad. So I guess we finally answer the question tonight. Which is better, CQC or CQB? And who is going to be coming out to the ring first? It is Big Boss. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Boss making his way to the ring. Trying to prove one final time that CQC is better than CQB. This is going to be a submission match. What that means is you have to make your opponent tap out. There are no countouts. There are no pinfalls. You have to put your opponent in a submission move and force them to tap out. Big Boss looking fairly confident here. Big Boss walking around with such a swagger. He's looking very confident. He's looking very confident today. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, the younger clone, his actual cloned son, Solid Snake, making his way to the ring. This is a very interesting matchup. We've seen it twice before, and it's been 1-1. Chat, who would you put your money on? Who do you think is gonna walk out the victor of this submission match, chat? Will it be David Snake? Solid Snake? One of the two cloned sons, one of the three cloned sons of Big Boss? Or will Big Boss walk away proving that CQC is the superior move? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. But here we have Big Boss, Solid Snake. And this submission match is now underway. We'll see which Metal Gear protagonist will make the other submit first. And Solid Snake immediately opening up with punches and kicks and a DDT. And now going to work on Big Boss's arm. I don't think Big Boss is gonna give up that easily, however. Now Big Boss looking for a nice little head scissor there with his feet. A true master of CQC uses all 4 limbs to inflict damage upon their opponent. 5 if you count headbutting. Now Big Boss is in control, looking to just a big body slam there. Slamming Snake into the map. Looks like Big Boss is looking for some offense. Going in with a CQC combo there, stunning him against the ropes, and now it looks like he's going to use the ropes. Just Big Boss has the spatial awareness to use the entire arena as his weapon. I'm not sure if Solid Snake has as much experience or is old enough to actually use the arena the way that Big Boss does. However, Solid Snake does have a definitive win over Big Boss. So it's going to be interesting to see who can make who tap out first in this matchup. And again with the head scissor. Big Boss using his entire body as a weapon. Knows how to use his entire body to his advantage. Over his years and years of experience. And now Big Boss looking to get the crowd riled up. I think that is the first time during this event in 2 matches so far that we've had where somebody taunted and it didn't cost them the offense. But Solid Snake is back in control of his own whim. A nice kick to the back. What's he looking to do here? A fisherman suplex, and it looks like... Oh! Big Boss actually reversed it and went for a small package pinfall, but obviously this is a submission match, so pinfalls do not count. Looks like Solid Snake kissing his right hand for some reason. The chops of my CQB are better than your holds of CQC, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to signify there by doing that, but... I could be wrong here, but I do think, I do remember that they are 1-1 in this. I believe the winner tonight will prove which combat style is definitely superior here tonight. And Solid Snake going to the top rope, but Big Boss catches him into a powerbomb. Can Big Boss now capitalize on this and get a signature move off? It looks like he does an arm wrench back kick. Can Big Boss now capitalize this and make Solid Snake tap? He's got him! He's got him in a lock! But Snake manages to get his foot or something to touch the rope. Solid Snake manages a rope break. Now Big Boss working on the arms of Solid Snake. In terms of the graphics I have at the bottom of my commentary monitor here, on the bottom right, you guys probably can't see it because I'm blocking it. Solid Snake does have a signature move figured out, but he's completely out of stamina. Solid Snake is actually looking worse for wear than Big Boss is right now. And Big Boss misses the huge axe handle, but it doesn't matter because he immediately goes into it with a side plex. But Solid Snake manages to roll out of the way of the, oh my god, and Solid Snake hitting Big Boss with an arm wrench back kick. Just like he did to him. Solid Snake now has a finisher, and he might be looking for the Kimura lock. Now Solid Snake is looking for the Kimura lock, and Big Boss gets a rope break off exactly like how Solid Snake did moments ago. Like father, like cloned son in this instance. They are both just absolutely having a field day beating the shit at each other. I'm not sure what the crowd was chanting there. I always catch on that the crowd is chanting way late into the match, or into the chant. But Solid Snake is now in control, and it looks like he's working on Big Boss's limbs here. Big Boss manages to evade the leg grab and gets a big German in there. So, I think the strategy that both of these competitors should be focusing on right now, what I think Big Boss should be focusing on right now is doing as much core damage as possible. Solid Snake manages to get his hand on the ropes there, but Solid Snake is not looking good. His torso is red. If Big Boss can deal enough damage to Solid Snake's torso, he could pull away the victor. Solid Snake's strategy should be to work on Big Boss's arms. He has worked on Big Boss's arms to the bone during this matchup and really made them raw. So if Solid Snake, like he is now, like he is right now, if he wants to get the maximum amount of pain inflicted on Big Boss, he needs to work on his arms just like this. That is how he's going to work at it. Solid Snake also does have a finisher stocked up. It seems like they're both on par with each other for signature building as well. Solid Snake does have a finisher he could use. If he could get like an arm finisher submission off on Big Boss, I feel like he could win it right here. Looks like he's gone for the legs again. Looks like he's gone for the Kimura. Could this be it? Could this be the Kimura lock or the armbar or whatever you want to call this that ends the match? It looks like Big Boss is almost tapping, and Big Boss manages to wiggle his way out of it. Big Boss does not want to give that up, and Solid Snake with a proper strategy, a very good strategy, going for the arms of Big Boss. We know that Big Boss has been favoring his arms, especially that left one. And another big arm wrench kick from Snake. Oh my god, and Snake went for another Kimura lock or whatever that was, and Big Boss actually reversed it. So now Big Boss has a signature and a finisher. Can Big Boss capitalize on this? Now Big Boss putting the submission in. But is he too close to the ropes? Will it result in a rope break? It is not resulting in a rope break. Will Solid Snake give up? It seems like Solid Snake is close to tapping here. Will Solid Snake actually tap out to his father, Big Boss? And it looks like he does not. It looks like Big Boss lets Snake go, or Snake wiggles his way out of it. Big Boss with a huge punch combo. Big Boss still has a finisher and a whole signature to deploy. If Big Boss really wants to win this, he'll definitely pick up Snake, use the, nope, he's going right back into it. Is that too close to the ropes? It was too close to the ropes. So is Big Boss going to try to do a backwards kick on Solid Snake again? Yep. Oh, nope, maybe not. Looks like he was going for it, but Snake reversed, and now Snake has the signature, and Snake connects with the arm wrench kick. The CQB kick. Is this it? Is this it? Can Snake, Solid Snake locks in the move. Locks in the move. Is Big Boss gonna tap? And Big Boss manages to get his toe on the rope there. Wow. And another arm wrenching maneuver. This match has been crazy so far. Snake is taunting Big Boss, saying, look, man, your time is done, old man. It's time for the next generation of stealth infiltrators to take over. Huge elbow drop. Solid Snake delivering a huge elbow drop there. Could that be it? Could that be all she wrote? Could Solid Snake put Big Boss in a submission move? Big German. Big Boss looks like he's at the end of his rope here. However, he did survive Colonel Volgan's torture back at Krasnograd, so maybe Big Boss could just be storing his energy. He could be blocking out the pain and just storing his energy. It looks like Solid Snake is getting frustrated here and just banging out all of the kicks that he can. We know from his events on Shadow Moses, from the events on Shadow Moses Island, that Solid Snake is very deadly when it comes to his legs. It looks like Solid Snake's got Big Boss in a maneuver. Could this be it? Could Big Boss tap? Big Boss is flailing. Is Big Boss gonna tap out? And Big Boss does not tap out. Big Boss, I think he's just grunting through the pain and really looking for that comeback. I think Big Boss is just kind of waiting for that comeback. And here it is! Big Boss! He was storing his energy, just gritting his teeth through the pain. He was letting himself recover his energy, his breath. He was catching his breath. Big forearm strikes to the back of Solid Snake, and Big Boss actually pulled this away. Big Boss looking to work on the arms of Solid Snake. Now the arms are a good strategy for both competitors. Big Boss has a lot of pain in his arms. Solid Snake has a lot of pain on his arms. The arms are what you want to focus on in a submission match. My personal opinion, if you want to really deal damage to your opponent and win a submission match, you got to focus on the arms or the legs. You got to pick one and stick to it. So far, neither competitor has suffered too much damage to their legs, and it looks like Solid Snake is now worse for wear than Big Boss is, but both competitors do have a signature stocked up. Big Boss going for some sort of armbar. Could this be it? Could Big Boss win the match with this armbar? And Big Boss wins, ladies and gentlemen. Solid Snake actually taps out to Big Boss's armbar. It was not a finisher. It was not a signature. That was a classic armbar, and Big Boss actually manages to prove that CQC is the better technique. Big Boss has proven that CQC is the better technique. I agree. What an amazing matchup that was. What an amazing submission match. I don't think I've ever seen a submission match last that long and be that amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a submission match keep me that invested for that long. That was absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been proven now. It has been proven that CQC is better than CQB. What an absolute, to quote the great JR, what an absolute slobber knocker. It was just absolutely insane. I can't imagine. That was insane. Absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we have Johnny Silverhand is going to come out to the ring, and he has called out a superstar that we do not know who he has called out. Or not a superstar. Sorry, that's WWE. He's called out a wrestler, a Vhw wrestler that has harmed him in the past. I'm not sure how far back. I'm not sure who this person is. But, Silverhand is upset at this person. I think Silverhand actually won their last match, but he is, yeah. Silverhand won his last match, so I'm not sure exactly who he's looking to call up, but he's upset with somebody for hurting him too much. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but here we go. Johnny Silverhand's going to be making his way to the ring. And I'm not sure who he has called out, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out who Johnny Silverhand is calling out here in a moment. But first, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Silverhand is making his way to the ring on his signature motorcycle. Again, he has called out another wrestler here at VHW, but we're not sure who that is. Johnny Silverhand on his classic motorcycle. I've always liked Johnny Silverhand's entrance theme. His band Samurai is quite a musical group. I quite enjoy Samurai, to be honest. He's looking kind of confident. He's looking ready to beat the shit out of somebody right now. And I'm not sure what's running through his head right now. Damn, Johnny Silverhand is looking beefy right now. There you go, Johnny Silverhand looking pretty confident here. So we know that he has already preemptively called this wrestler out, but we don't know who it is. And I'm not sure who he has called out. No way! Did he call out John Price again? He has! Johnny Silverhand called out John Price again. Why did Johnny Silverhand call out John Price again? They had their match at Tropical Throwdown, and I guess Johnny Silverhand wasn't happy with it, even though he won. I guess John Price is looking to... I guess he's answering the call, because I guess something about the Tropical Throwdown match Johnny Silverhand just didn't like. And I guess he wants to have another shot at John. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like John Price and Johnny Silverhand are having another matchup here on VHW. I'm interested to see how this plays out. Looks like Johnny Silverhand was going for an early hit. I mean, it looks pretty evenly matched right now. John's looking for some sort of rope maneuver. Oh my god, he's not going to, is he? Oh my god, he just dropped Johnny's back on the fucking apron. Oh, just vicious slaps. Do you hear those slaps? Does everybody here hear those slaps? Oh, backbreaker. Oof. God just throwing Johnny around like he weighs nothing. Working on his arms there. Big rights, big rights, big rights, right jab. John realizing he's getting a little carried away and needs to get back into the ring. Looking confident here, looking confident. Is Johnny gonna come to and get into the ring anytime before 10? There he is. Johnny seemed to have come to his senses and now he's getting back inside the ring. He's looking for some offense, but John is just having none of this, and it looks like Johnny actually manages to get a hip toss in. Oof. Johnny going to work on John Price's ankle there. This has been a pretty even matchup so far. I think John Price has gotten in a bit more offense than Johnny has, but Johnny looks like he's trying to fight back. Big Keanu looking to slap back quite literally, and a big DDT there. He's going for the cover, and only a 1 count. Oh, he's looking for a huge leg drop off the top, but John Price manages to move out of the way. John Price looking for some offense on Johnny again, just like how the start of this match went. Price looking for the cover. Gets to 2 before Silverhand kicks out. Oh! Vicious knee to the side of the head there. John is going in on Silverhand here. John is upset at his loss, it looks like. I guess Johnny was like, didn't like how he like... I guess Johnny Silverhand was upset at how much punishment he took during that match and just really wanted to... Oh, big bionic arm clothesline there. Could this be it? 2.5 and John Price kicks out. Seems like John Price is looking to redeem himself here from the Tropical Throwdown, and Johnny Silverhand is just standing there for some reason. Okay, there we go. I guess he was waiting for John to get up. Battle of the Jays here, John and Johnny. And looks like Johnny is preparing. Johnny is preparing. Oh my God, and a huge, powerful punch to John Price's jaw. Could this be it? Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Johnny Silverhand has won again. I am not sure what the point of this matchup was. I'm not sure why Johnny Silverhand called out John Price again. Silverhand did win the first time. Silverhand did win the first time, so I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to win again, but there you go. I guess Johnny Silverhand for some reason felt like inferior or something, and so he just decided, you know what, I'm gonna fight fucking Price again. I guess. I'm not sure. But that was very interesting, to say the least. Okay. Wow. That was interesting. All I knew is that Johnny Silverhand wanted to call somebody out again that he faced in the past. And I didn't think it was going to be John Price, because he won that one. And then he called out John Price, and John Price lost again, which is interesting. I'm not exactly sure why that happened, I'm not going to lie. Maybe Johnny's trying to, like, prove a point. Maybe he's trying to, like, show that he can beat John. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to show management that he's, like, a good competitor. I'm not sure. I genuinely am not sure why this has been going on. I'm not sure why there has been such a I'm not sure why that match was rescheduled. I'm not gonna lie. I'm genuinely not sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the gauntlet match became a thing at VHW Tropical Throwdown. Now that the gauntlet match is a new match layout or a new match stipulation that has become popular now, everyone and their mother has been asking VHW management for a gauntlet match. For some reason, every male and some female wrestlers in this company, I don't know why I keep saying superstars. That's WWE's thing. These are not superstars, these are wrestlers. For some reason, every competitor, male and female, almost every competitor, male and female, has been asking VHW management for a fucking gauntlet match. I think it's because they see themselves in Justin Roach's shoes, and they want to be, like... They want to prove themselves in a gauntlet match. They want to prove that they're able to beat 3 other people in a gauntlet handicap match. And so they've been, like, requesting it and be like, if I win this, you'll make me the number 1 contender for the championship. If I win this, you'll make me the number 1 contender for the Extreme Championship. If I win this, you'll make me the number 1 contender for the Women's Championship. Look, I understand that you all want title shots here at VHW. I understand that. But I got a gauntlet match request that wasn't for a title shot. It wasn't made by the person that would be getting ganged up on. It was made by the 3 individuals. Crew 5 are very pissed off at Bronwyn. every single time Crew 5 want to get a hold of the championship, there was the initial Men's Royal Rumble that was for the championship. Michael DeSanta won the championship. Michael DeSanta has been VHW's inaugural champion. Then he dropped the title, then he lost the title to Crow Bronwyn. Ever since then, Crow Bronwyn has been a menace. He started as the underdog, and now he's like VHW's John Cena. He just can't be put down. Like Crew 5 want nothing more than to put him down like a sick dog. And they just have not been able to put him down. And they're thinking until now. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been approached by Crew 5. Crew 5 are very adamant. Crew 5 want to teach Crow Bronwyn a lesson. So, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup, a gauntlet match. All of Crew 5 versus Crow Bronwyn. Now, they came to me and management with this idea. I said, awesome, I want to do it. Let's ask Crow. And Crow accepted. Crow accepted this challenge. This is not like, hey, they asked me for this and I did it without Crow. Crow said he's good for this. And he had to say that he's good for this. He had to say that he's good for this. Because he has a match later tonight. Later tonight, Crow Bronwyn is going to be defending the title. And he said, yes, I want to take part in this gauntlet match. I have no clue what Crow Bronwyn is thinking, chat. Crow Bronwyn is just looking to be murdered. Crow Bronwyn has the balls of steel. Crow Bronwyn has the drive, the passion, the will, and the strength to defend his title anytime, anywhere, when he's allowed to, and he doesn't injure his opponents. He just said yes. Like, what do you want from me? I didn't want this. I don't want Crow to compete before his championship match. It puts his championship match at risk. I want Crow. Crow's the crowd favorite. Crow's the VHW, the Vhw Hodgepodge Wrestling Champion. I want him to keep that title. Why? Like, I want him to be an undisputed champion. This is Crow's doing. Crow wanted this. Ladies and gentlemen, Crow wanted this. This is what Crow wanted. Crew 5 wanted it, brought it to me, I asked Crow, and Crow said, let's do it. That is what happened here. So Crow looks ready. Crow looks ready to go, man. He is ready for this gauntlet match. Ladies and gentlemen, that's VHW, your Vhw Hodgepodge Wrestling Champion, Crow Bronwyn, about to face the trio of Franklin Clinton, Trevor Phillips, and Michael DeSanta, Crew 5, making their way. I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. Can Crow overcome the gauntlet and win? This is gonna be interesting. Chat, who do you think is gonna win? Do you think Crow Bronwyn will actually overcome Crew 5, or do you think Crew 5 will complete what they set out to do, which is absolutely crush and annihilate Crow Bronwyn? I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. Crew 5 looking very intimidating here, if I must admit. Even in Franklin's still injured state. Crew 5 are looking very confident here. Wow. I'm interested to see how this match is gonna turn out. Crew 5 look ready to go. And ladies and gentlemen, our second ever VHW gauntlet match. Crow Bronwyn versus Crew 5, and it looks like Franklin's looking to get some revenge for his title match at Tropical Throwdown. Franklin opening up with a vicious combo. Franklin is still not medically cleared, and Franklin's looking to put this away early, and Crow's having none of that. Crow's kicking out at 1. Honestly, that could be a viable strategy for Crow Bronwyn. If in the first pinfall he just allowed himself to lose, he would actually save his strength to retain the championship. I feel like that's a big brain championship move right there. Is to just stay down for the count. But we know that Crow Bronwyn's a fighter, and he decided to take on this challenge. So maybe Crow's thinking, I'll beat these 3 nerds, I'll beat these 3 assholes, and then I'll get to work on Trevor Phillips later tonight during the championship matchup. I'm not sure. There is one thing I'm sure of, however, and that is that Crow is currently getting his ass kicked. And it saddens me to say that. Oh, a vicious kick. A vicious kick. I wonder if this match will end in disqualification. Maybe Franklin's looking to get, maybe Franklin's feeling a little tired, maybe feeling a little bit in pain. He's going for a Crow count out. That's an 8. Franklin might be changing his opinion. Franklin actually got in and came back out, resetting the count, and Crow's getting back inside. Now Franklin's getting back inside, and Crow looking to go for the offense now. Whipping Franklin into the corner. What's Crow gonna do here? Crow smartly going to work on the head and neck of Franklin, knowing that that is the part of Franklin that is injured. Just delivering combo after combo here. And now Crow is working on Franklin in the corner, giving some nice spin kicks. Just rubbing his boot against his head. Oh my god, a huge drive-by kick there. Can Crow put it away here early? And Crow only gets a 1 count. Now, keep in mind, Crow is also going up against Trevor Phillips, who is his cover. Trevor is looking anxious. He did not want Franklin to lose there. Oh, and Franklin manages to get up out of the way of Crow, and Franklin looks like he's going to tag in. Michael DeSanta, this is, I think, his first time with in-ring competing since the Royal Rumble. And just like in the Royal Rumble, or not just like, he won the Royal Rumble, but he's throwing him out. Knees to the thigh. As I was trying to say before, though, however, also in this matchup is Trevor Phillips, which is the man who Crow Bronwyn's going to be facing later tonight, defending his title against. So I'm interested to see how this is all going to work out. We're at a count of 5, and it looks like maybe Crow is looking for a count-out victory, which again is not a bad strategy if you're looking to save your strength for your actual title defense later in the night. We're at a 7. Crow, don't do it. And Crow manages to get out of the ring, and it looks like Franklin wants a piece of Crow. And Crow is giving Franklin a big fucking combo. Oh my god, and Crow injured Franklin again. Now Franklin is bleeding. And it looks like Michael is looking to save Crow, or I'm sorry, Franklin's looking to save, Michael is looking to save Franklin there. Looks like he jumped, he looks like he springboarded off the ropes. Franklin with a big clothesline. Is Franklin bleeding? Yeah, Franklin is bleeding. It looks like he got busted open right on the bridge of his nose. Crew 5 and Crow Bronwyn. I mean, I feel like this is just a brawl at this point. I don't feel like either of these men actually give a shit about the rules of the match at this point. We're at a 7. Referee got to a count of 8 before Crow manages to come back in. And it looks like Michael was distracted, allowing Crow to get some offense in here. Looks like Crow's looking to use the ropes right in front of Franklin. That's an interesting, that's some interesting noodling going on there from Franklin. Looks like Michael melted right through Franklin, and now Franklin's looking to get involved. And Crow just throwing Franklin away, going, get the fuck out of my face. I already beat you. Trevor Phillips is actually playing this kind of smart. Trevor Phillips has not involved himself in this matchup much at all. And I think that's a good thing. Because if Trevor Phillips doesn't involve himself in this matchup, he can just save his strength for the actual title match. I feel like this is good strategy on Trevor Phillips' part. And Crow managed to get back. Oh my god, a huge fucking punch. Huge right hand, huge right hand. Can Crow capitalize? And it doesn't look like he did. Now Michael giving his own nice combo there to Crow. Could this be it here? And it gets to a count of 2 before Crow decides that he's not gonna fall victim to that combo. And Crow already up on his feet, and now Trevor's in. Ladies and gentlemen, could this be foreshadowing what happens later tonight during the title match? Trevor goes for a big running neck breaker. Could this be foreshadowing? Crow Bronwyn kicks out at a 1. I gotta take a sip of my soda here. Sip my drink. Damn. Just throwing Crow around and slamming him into the mat like he weighs nothing. Trevor Phillips is a very strong person. He's got that crackhead meth head strength. Trevor Phillips is a competitor that is known to have some very intense meth head strength. Big spinning right hook. And then a nice standing body splash there. Looks like Trevor has made his mark on Crow and tags back in Franklin, letting his buddy Franklin Clinton get the revenge for the injury and for the loss. Crow with a huge, like he picked him up and almost did like a GTS type maneuver. Big spear! Crow Bronwyn just speared Franklin, but is he too close to the ropes? He's not too close to the ropes. Oh my god. And Trevor Phillips interrupted Crow at the last second, and Crow is fuming. Referee tells Trevor to get out. Trevor is blocking the camera, and Crow is getting fired up. He says, I don't care if you came in and broke up the pinfall. I'm ready to put Franklin away. Yikes. Now this time, Crow isn't gonna be put under investigation for trying to harm Franklin, as Franklin put himself in this situation. Franklin was the one that inserted himself into matches before he was medically cleared. Big kick. Crow is winding up, but he lets too much time off and lets Franklin get the hot tag off to Trevor, but it doesn't matter because Crow is still in control, but Trevor manages to get the elbows in. Crow manages to over-rotate himself out of that, and now is just slamming into Trevor's head with palm strikes. What is Crow looking to do here? Looks like he was gonna go try to do something, but nobody was there. Oh, good night. Good night, Crow Bronwyn. Could this be it? Could this be it? And it looks like Crew 5 has done it. Crew 5 beat Crow Bronwyn in a gauntlet match, and it was Trevor Phillips who got the pinfall. So could this be foreshadowing for later tonight? Could Trevor Phillips become VHW's next champion? Only time will tell. We will find out later tonight if Trevor Phillips has it in himself to become VHW's champion. And Franklin Quinton is looking real busted up there. But that's what happens when he inserts himself into matches injured, is he gets re-injured. And then he doesn't have a good fucking time. Ladies and gentlemen, Crew 5 have beaten Crow Bronwyn in the gauntlet match. Honestly, not to my surprise. I figured that... I honestly figured that Crow would lose that. Not that I have a lack of faith in Crow Bronwyn, but it's because Crow is somebody who is very good at singles competition, but I don't think he's good at tag team competition. He doesn't really have anybody in VHW that he's really teamed with. He doesn't have anybody in VHW that he would consider a partner of his, and he's kind of a solo flyer. So of course, when you put a solo flyer up against a tag team who are as strongly knit together as Crew 5, of course you're gonna get situations like that where he just couldn't stand up to Crew 5 because you know, I mean, when you have one person versus an entire tag team, it becomes a chore to keep yourself alive in that instance, you know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, on to our 5th match of the evening. Our 5th match of the evening is going to be for the Women's Dimensional Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dimensional Championship is on the line tonight as victorious number one contender Emma Katsuyori takes on Jolene Cujo for the Dimensional Championship. I'm not sure how this match is going to go. We do know that at Tropical Throwdown, Emma Katsuyori actually did manage to defeat Jolene Cujo. It was kind of a battle of power and speed. This is like a classic Rey Mysterio versus Big Show moment. This is you know, the tall powerhouse Jolene Cujo going up against the more nimble and, I don't mean to say this to make her sound weak, but frail Emma Katsuyori. There's a clear difference here in size and strength and durability, but Emma makes up for that with her speed. And the idea here is, if Emma can keep the speed and the ferocity up, she could actually take the title from Jolene Cujo here. But ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Emma Katsuyori, making her way in, full of energy. Can she keep this energy and speed up for the entire match? We'll see if that's possible. I'm not sure if Emma will be able to walk away with the championship here, but the Dimensional Championship is on the line. And I'm interested to see if Emma can keep her composure and actually force Jolene to make some mistakes, as she is the speedy high flyer. Jolene Cujo, the powerhouse, is just ready to defend her title. I do believe that Jolene Cujo is ready to defend her title. Jolene Cujo has kind of expressed that this is just kind of another day at the office for her. So, ladies and gentlemen, your Dimensional Champion making her way to the ring, Jolene Cujo, looking dominant as ever. Jolene holding the Dimensional Championship with pride there, looking to defend it against Emma Katsuyori. But does Emma Katsuyori have the speed and the agility to avoid the powerhouse and actually take the Big Silver home? I'm not sure. But the Big Silver is on the line. And Jolene is looking ready. Jolene said this is just another day, and she could be getting too complacent Jolene could be getting too complacent with defending her title too. She has a lot of confidence, but could that confidence turn into complacency, and could she make a mistake? So will Emma Katsuyori be able to take the Dimensional Championship, the big silver from Jolene Cujo? Emma looking ready. Jolene looking fierce. She's looking strong and powerful right now. Jolene looking at the title that she may or may not lose tonight. Emma looking at the big silver, the title that she wants to get. Ladies and gentlemen, Dimensional Championship is on the line. Katsuyori, Cujo, let the match for the championship begin. Looks like Emma is starting off with showcasing her speed and a little bit of strength here, actually, and already looking for an early cover. She almost gets a 2 count. It looks a little frustrated. She's looking to maybe end it quickly because she knows that speed and agility are her 2 major utilities here. And Emma is surprisingly still in control of this matchup. And Jolene powering out of the corner. Oh, just bashing her face into that turnbuckle pad. This is what Emma needs to keep up throughout this matchup to be the new Dimensional Champion. She needs to keep up the agility. She needs to keep up the stomps. She needs to keep up this, like, jumping and kicking. She needs to keep the speed up. She needs to run around a lot. She needs to make sure that she's keeping Jolene on her toes and not being able to expect what comes next. Emma looking for a second cover here. Only gets a 1.5. Emma seems to not believe it. Emma is still a rookie. She is still new to this business. So it is possible that she's making some expectations that aren't going to come true. And just Jolene now in control, just beating the shit out of Emma's chest. Good Lord. Oh, just brutalization there. Jolene showing absolute total brutalization there. Absurd. And Jolene also showing off her strength. Oh my god. Emma keeping the speed and agility up, shoving her ass into Jolene's face. And Jolene is unaffected by it. Jolene throwing Emma into the steel steps. And Jolene is taunting. Jolene wants Emma to get up and come back in the ring so that she can brutalize her some more. And Emma slowly getting back to her feet. Big clothesline. That is a very nice tactical maneuver for Jolene to get in and then out of the ring to reset the count. It seems like Jolene doesn't want to win by a count out or disqualification. It seems like she genuinely wants to defend the title. And this could be a mistake. And you know what? The risk paid off. Big axe handle. Jolene with a vicious signature DDT. Is she too close to the ropes? She is not. Could Jolene put it away here? And it looks like Emma kicks out, and Jolene is surprised that Emma was able to kick out of that. Jolene looking for a finisher here, and Emma reverses. Emma reverses the finisher. Now Emma has a signature and a finisher. Could Emma put this away? Emma going for a submission move here. I highly doubt that Emma could make Jolene tap. But I'm not going to call it out of the realm of possibility. It does seem possible, but I doubt it. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. I didn't think that Jolene would ever, like, tap out. Two 2.5. Emma had her at 2.5. Jolene barely got her shoulder up at 2.5. A big kick. Oh, Emma's hitting her finisher. And Jolene reverses it. Now Jolene has a finisher. Oh my God, Jolene with her stone-free slam. Is this it? Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Jolene Cujo retains the Dimensional Championship with the stone-free slam. Emma was going for her signature, you know, butt-to-face maneuver. Just the side bash, and Jolene was having none of that, moved out of the way, and managed to get a stone-free slam in there. Wow. Not the longest, not the most amazing, but definitely a good match. I agree, that was a very good match. What an interesting matchup that was. Jolene Cujo, kudos to you for retaining the Dimensional Championship. What an absolute amazing match. Amazing match. It wasn't one of the longest ones. It didn't have the most brutality, but I think Jolene Cujo proved her point that she is able to retain the Dimensional Championship. Sorry, my foot itches. Holy shit. Jolene Cujo, to me, has proved that she's able to defend this championship against anyone at any time. Seems like Jolene is definitely... I mean, I'm not sure if I would call her undisputed yet, but she is getting there. She has faced so many competitors at this point for this championship. It is possible that she could become the undisputed Dimensional Champion, which could be insane, to be honest. It could genuinely be pretty insane. Like, imagine if Jolene becomes the undisputed Dimensional Champion. That would be insane. But ladies and gentlemen, we have personally, aside from the women's so our next 3 matches, right, are like the main events. I wouldn't consider just one of these. Actually, the last one was a main event too. These 4 matches here at the end, I would consider our main events. I would consider these to be main events. Now, unfortunately for this VHW Live Show, there will be no chat booking matches. I always like to try to keep chat booking matches in. There will be no chat booking for this episode, only because we have a lot of important titles possibly changing hands and important title stuff going on. We have a lot of important title stuff going on, and I don't want to have to interrupt that so that chat can make a match. I'm sorry, but we definitely are going to need to pay attention to what's happening here, because there are some big matches going on. So far, no titles have changed hands tonight. But with this next matchup, that may change. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match for the night is the Vhw Extreme Championship. The Vhw Extreme Champion is going to be facing Freddie Freaker for the Extreme Championship. This honestly is like one of the 2 matches that I've been looking forward to. Obviously, everybody's looking for the Crow Bronwyn match, right? Everybody's looking forward to Crow Bronwyn hopefully successfully defending his title against Trevor Phillips. Hopefully that match earlier was not a you know, foreshadowing moment. I'm hoping that Crow Bronwyn can defend, but everybody's excited for that main event. The 2 sleeper matches that I think are going to happen is right here and the one after this. The Extreme Championship match is going to be an interesting one. I'm excited for this one. I don't know if you are, chat, but I am very excited for this one. I genuinely don't know who's going to win here. Waluigi came in as the #1 contender for the Extreme Championship, took it from Venom, which is a feat in of itself. The fact that Waluigi was able to take it from Venom is insane. And now Freddie Freaker comes on scene. And now Freddie Freaker comes in. Freddie Freaker comes in and shows off the stellar performances. The stellar performance he had at Tropical Throwdown. Unreal. Just unreal. So is this Freddie Freaker himself? Is this the party freak? Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, Freddy Freaker, the party freak, making his way to the ring. There he is, missing neck texture and everything. Missing neck texture and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddy Freaker making his way to the ring. He is definitely a new sensation here in VHW. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen tonight. I wish I could say, oh yeah, Waluigi will defend, but I don't know. Does Freddy Freaker have it in him to actually take the title from Waluigi? I have no idea. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, Freddy Freaker has made his way to the ring, and now, ladies and gentlemen, your VHW Extreme Champion, Waluigi, making his way to the ring. The VHW Extreme Champion, Waluigi, looking as pissed off as ever that he has to come out here and defend his championship. He's got a lot of fucking attitude. Of course, he's a villain. It's expected. Waluigi, the VHW Extreme Champion. I can't believe this guy. Chat, this guy beat Venom. Can we just talk about that? This man beat Venom. This is the man that beat Venom. Can we just point that out? I can't believe that this man beat Venom. I guess this is Waluigi's chance to prove that, you know, him beating Venom wasn't just a random farcity, it was fate, and that he deserves the championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddy Freaker is looking to take the VHW Extreme Championship, the challenger, Freddy Freaker, versus the reigning, defending Extreme Champion who beat Venom, Waluigi. Look at this man, he's getting ready. Look at him, he's full of energy, man. Waluigi looked pissed off coming in, but he looks ready now. He looks ready to go. Waluigi possibly saying a final goodbye and one last look to his title. Freddy Freaker looking determined, ready to get that Extreme Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddy Freaker, Waluigi. Let's get into the matchup. Now, the Extreme Championship has been kind of a focus of really good in-ring competition thus far in VHW. Oh man, Freddy Freaker taking the time to showboat, and it's costing him here. Waluigi, for a man of his size, he has quite an interesting amount of aerobatics and agility going on, so he's waiting for him to get up. Oh my god, I don't even know what happened there with that. But Freddy Freaker is looking pretty underwhelming here thus far. Springboard moonsault. Could this be it already? Nope, only a 1 count. Freddy Freaker's hanging in there. This match could prove if Freddy Freaker is actually a competitor that people in the locker room should be worried about, or if his win was just kind of a one-off. And Freddy now hitting back with a combination. Kicks and punches being thrown from his abnormally small hands compared to his abnormally big feet. Just knees and stomps in the corner. Freddy Freaker making a laughingstock and a big drive-by kick there by Freddy on Waluigi. Waluigi's having enough of these kicks, man. He grabs his leg and throws him down. The crowd is not happy with Waluigi right now. Oh, Big fucking face buster with the knees there. Waluigi's looking to fly, baby. Big body splash. Could this be it for Freddy? Oh my god, and another 1 count. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddy Freaker is hanging in here. He's hanging in. Can Freddy turn something around, though? Can he get the offense he needs to start working on Waluigi? And it looks like he does. Freddy gets the offense. Freddy gets the offense. Freddy Freaker gets the offense. And Waluigi responds with a elbow, but then misses his next move. There it is. The Waluigi driver. That could be it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. A very underwhelming matchup, actually. This was the one I was the most excited for. And Waluigi just robbed us of that, man. Fuck you, Waluigi. Fuck you. God damn it. Chat, I'm upset. Waluigi retained. Yeah. Very good. No, I disagree. I disagree with the game. That was not a very good match, man. Fucking Extreme Championship, no. Freddy. Freddy was so close. Freddy, where was that fire, that passion? Freddy was a fucking glass cannon, man. He lost the championship, man. You lost the championship. Freddy was gonna be the fucking Extreme Champion. He was gonna be the reigning Extreme Champion. He was gonna be the man. He was gonna be the man. He was gonna be the one that won. Oh god. My nose is a bit stuffed up. Fucking Freddy was gonna be the one that was gonna take the championship away, man. He was gonna take it away. He was gonna fucking take it away. He was gonna take the championship and run with it. And now it's gone. Freddy lost his opportunity. I'm so upset at that. Freddy Freaker, why didn't you put on a better... How's Crown Universe? Dude, I haven't worked on it in forever. I worked on it a bit, like a couple... Like a few months ago, and I just... I've been busy. I've been very busy. But hello, Undutiful's. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddy Freaker was not able to take the VHW Extreme Championship from Waluigi. Waluigi is still the Extreme Champion. Sadly. However, I do have quite an interesting matchup for us coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. The VHW Women's Championship is going to be on the line in our next matchup. Sam Niles. This is a much anticipated match. Sam Niles versus Ivy Nelson for the championship. This is a match I've been anticipating, man. This is genuinely a match I've been anticipating. Oops. I've been anticipating this one because we've been building this, man. We've been building this match. The number one contender, Spice Weezy. Hello, Spice Weezy. How's it going? The number one contenders match happened so long ago for the women's championship, and there was no word of when Ivy would be ready to defend it. Now, keep in mind, Ivy Nelson is an indie company rookie. She came in here. She absolutely tore the roof off of the place in the women's Royal Rumble for the championship, and she walked out the champion. She's been champion ever since. She's the inaugural champion. She's the first champion. She's still the champion. Sam Niles is an indie champion who's looking to merge the out-of-business indie company and the VHW Championship together. Keep in mind, Sam Niles lost her best friend in the ring due to a horrible injury that unfortunately resulted in her passing away. And Sam Niles is looking to combine the titles here tonight. Sam Niles wants to do her friend proud. So, ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, the challenger, Sam Niles, looking to combine this indie championship with the VHW Championship, merge the titles, unify them, and make her friend proud. The dragon logo there on her hat and on her armband, which is currently obscured, it was her friend's old logo, her old tag team partner. Sam Niles is looking to get the VHW Women's Championship in her friend's memory. So, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger Sam Niles is getting warmed up, and here announcing the arrival of your VHW Women's Champion, Ivy Nelson, is going to be making her way to the ring. The rookie champion. Ivy is looking ready for this matchup, chat. She's looking ready to tussle. Both women have been sitting on this match for a long time, and I genuinely have no idea who's gonna win this. Ivy has been such a breakout talent since the women's division debuted. And I'm not sure exactly how this one is gonna go. I'm not gonna lie. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Niles and Ivy Nelson are gonna be duking it out for that women's championship. Oh my god. I genuinely don't know who's gonna win this. I'm so hyped for this match. I'm hoping it lives up to the hype. Now, Spice and Undutiful's, this is, I believe, your first time in a VHW a show. The way that this works is, this is WWE 2K22. I let the AI take over. This is entirely AI fights with entirely random outcomes. Unlike the real WWE, I don't have the luxury of scripting this. So anything can happen here. And I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or legit with that I can't tell if you're being legit or sarcastic on Dutiful's, but if you're being legit, I appreciate the compliment. Oh my god, dude. I'm excited for this one. This is our semi-main event. And the match is underway. Sam Niles looking to take the title, and Ivy Nelson is not letting her have a moment to breathe. I love women, I do too. It's fine. A nice fisherman's leg hook suplex, resulting in a 1 count. Ivy looking to maybe end this early. Oh, big stomp to the wrist. I'm glad we got, oh my god! Sam got her knees up. Sam got her knees up for that moonsault. And now Sam looking to hammer away. Big elbow there. Oh, Ivy did not take that kick lightly. Big chops and punches. This is so much back and forth. They're so evenly matched. I don't know who's gonna win this. Oh my god, look at Sam's athleticism there. I genuinely don't know who's gonna win this. They're so evenly matched. Sam's going up to the top rope. This could be everything. Big diving punch to the head. Is Sam looking to lock this way? Oh, Sam's looking for a 5-knuckle shuffle here, ladies and gentlemen. Is she gonna connect with it? Sam hits the 5-knuckle shuffle. This could be it. This could be it. What the fuck is this? Another paranormal event happening to Sam Niles. Sam Niles again having this strange paranormal event occurring. Allowing Ivy Nelson to take control here. And Sam going for a big attitude adjustment. Could this be it? Ladies and holy shit, man! Sam actually did it! Even with that weird fucking distraction, Sam actually managed to take the women's championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new VHW women's champion. That's insane. I can't believe that happened. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Niles, your new VHW women's champion. Wow. I didn't know who was gonna win that. That was short and sweet, but I didn't know what was actually gonna happen. I didn't know if Sam was actually gonna be able to win that. Holy shit. That's the second time that the Titantron glitched out in the arena while Sam was having a match. That is very interesting. I've never seen something quite like that. I'm not sure why that, like, that's the second time I've ever seen that happen. It's happened twice to Sam Niles at this point. And now that she's the women's champion, what is that gonna mean for the future then? What is that gonna mean for when she ends up having to face somebody else then? Like, I don't... Will this keep happening? I don't understand. But women's championship is gone. Sam's walking out the champion tonight, which is insane. I was genuinely kind of not expecting that. But I don't know what I was expecting. There was genuinely nothing that I was expecting. I don't like I didn't know who was actually gonna win that match, which is the beauty of VHW. Which is the absolute beauty of VHW. So ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to our final match of the night. Trevor Phillips versus Crow Bronwyn for the title. Crow did suffer a loss earlier. At the hands of the trio of Crew 5 in the gauntlet match. But will Crow be able to rebound back from that loss and defend his title? I'm not sure what to make of that, to be honest. I genuinely don't know what to make of that. I don't know if... So yes. Yeah. Let me get the championship graphic up. This is for... The following event is going to be... The following matchup is going to be for the VHW Men's Championship. This is the main event of the night. Chat. The main event. Will Crow Bronwyn be able to retain his title? Or will he be shut down? It's Trevor Phillips versus Crow Bronwyn for the title. Now, earlier tonight we saw Crew 5 approach management about a gauntlet match. Gauntlet match, for those of you who don't know, is a 3-on-1 tag match. There's 3 people in a team competing against one person by themselves. It's not a tornado tag, therefore, like, the rules of a tag match still apply. The other 2 still have to sit on the apron and wait to be tagged in. But it's a handicap tag match. It's 3v1. Crow had to pin one of the 3 where the other 2 could come in and interrupt the pin, whereas Crow was by himself. If Crow got pinned, that was it. He was done. Ladies and gentlemen, our first competitor is going to be making their way to the ring. I'm assuming it's Trevor Phillips. I'm waiting to see who this is. Oh my god, it's Justin Roach! Yeah. Why is Justin Roach coming out here? What the hell? I mean, he is also a #1 contender for the championship, but... Did management decide that Justin is gonna be making this a triple threat? What is with this title and the matches not being cut and dry? Is Justin injecting himself into this match? Are you kidding me? You're joking. This is insane. Chat. What if Justin becomes the champion? What if Justin becomes the champion and Elusive Synergy become the tag team champions? Elusive Synergy won, right? Yeah, they won the right to face Egyptian Dream. What if Elusive Synergy win at the next live show and Justin's the singles champion? What would that mean? Oh, gee. Oh no, dude, Crow has his work cut out for him, man. Crow has his work cut out. There's the actual... There's the actual man he's supposed to be fighting, Trevor Phillips. Chat, I think Crow Bronwyn is gonna lose the championship tonight. Chat, I didn't think he would. I genuinely think that Crow Bronwyn can beat Trevor any day of the week, at any time. Trevor was not a worry to me. But now that Justin Roach is here, chat, Justin Roach is here. Do you understand that this is a man, along with his tag team partner, has torn through. This man single-handedly won a gauntlet match to be here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Will Crow be able to defend his champion, dude? I don't know. Oh my god. Chat. This is our main event. Crow Bronwyn. He lost the gauntlet match. But will he be injured? Oh god. Oh god. Dude, I can't believe this. Oh my god. Crow! Yep, Crow, say your prayers, man. Crow, say your prayers, man. You have Justin Roach in there now. I'm scared for Crow, chat. I'm scared for Crow. That's the title they're competing for, the VHW Championship. Justin Roach, the self-insert. Trevor Phillips, the challenger. Crow Bronwyn, the defender. And I guess this is a triple threat. The triple threat is underway. Justin bringing out some furious attacks against Trevor, but Justin fighting back against Crow, and Trevor's just kind of taking a sideline here as Justin and Crow go at it. Some nice back and forth here between Crow and Justin. They seem pretty evenly matched. Look at the strength on Justin. Justin Roach with the absolute power. Now Trevor's turning his attention to Justin, and Justin over-rotates to get out of the move. Big slam there from Justin. Will Justin become the new VHW champion? I can't imagine. Chat, I'm literally on the edge of my chair. Crow fighting back against Justin. In typical triple threat fashion. Oh my god. Crow already giving a huge combo, laying Justin down on the mat. But Justin doesn't seem to be gone for long. Trevor whipping Crow into the ropes and then not do anything with it. Crow delivering another huge combo. Wow. Crow showing some athleticism with a big forearm there. Crow's looking to take care of Justin. It seems like Crow is a little angry at Justin because he kind of self-inserted himself into this match. He does have a right to be here, but he kind of self-inserted himself into this match, and I feel like that might be pissing Crow off a little bit. Justin's having none of what Crow's dishing out right now, and Justin's looking ready. So far, Crow Bronwyn is the closest competitor to his signature maneuver being stored up here. God, just Justin showing off his pure strength. Justin's one of those lean, skinny muscle guys. Trevor looking for a delayed suplex here. Crow is uncomfortably close to the camera there. Big suplex. Now Trevor's looking to capitalize on both competitors. Big electric chair. Oh, a kick to the back and a clothesline. Oh my God, Crow! Crow is just having a huge night tonight. Both Crow and Justin have signatures, and Trevor is saying, fuck that, I'm not letting you get a cover. A pinfall. Now Trevor giving Crow the big suplex, giving Justin time to recover. Trevor exerting a lot of meth head strength here. Now Justin sending Crow outside the ring. Could this be Justin's moment? Could Justin get a signature and a finisher off while Crow is outside of the ring recovering? Justin with another huge military press into a big body slam. Could this be Justin's moment? And Trevor gets his foot up on the rope for a rope break. Now Justin going to work on the champion Crow. Looking for a big stretch and then stomps his face into the mat. Now Justin is pressure. Justin going for his big escape room DDT. The ER DDT, but Trevor manages to worm his way out of it, but Justin is not done here. What's he going for? Oh, gutbuster there. Crow is distracted, taunting in the corner, which allows Justin some time to get a nice throw off. Now Justin focusing into... Justin has been in control for a lot of this match. Justin Roach has been showing exemplary work. What is Justin planning on doing here? Throwing the two competitors into each other into the corner. Now would be a great time to put Trevor away for the title. Crow is stunned on the outside of the ring. If Justin can somehow pick Trevor up, Justin's going to the top. High risk, high reward. Justin's looking for Trevor to stand up, stalling time though. And he misses the big axe handle. And now Crow has recovered and is now back in the ring looking to work on Justin. Big leg sweep takedown and just hammering away at Justin. Crow is pissed at Justin right now. Crow is infuriated. Big kicks and combos. Justin looking to interrupt, but Trevor reverses. The crowd is going nuts for Justin. Crow landing on the ropes. Trevor going for the cover, and Crow kicks out at one. Justin was taunting, so Trevor might have been able to get away with that. Trevor going for a big headbutt after a combo. Crow looks like he's recovered. Oh my God! Trevor was gonna hit him with a fucking signature, and now Justin reversed it. Justin is working towards a signature and has a finisher. Justin Roach has a finisher, and Justin Roach is now stunned. This could be Crow's chance to get some work done on Trevor and retain the title. Crow does have a signature and a finisher. If Crow could somehow get them both off... Nah, he's not, because Justin's going to get up and get back in here soon. And Crow now the only one in the ring. Justin is now getting back to his feet. All three competitors are outside the ring. I believe the referee might start counting here. It's like Crow's in control, putting in the work. Oh my God. What a big driver that was. It seems to have unaffected Justin, though. It looks like Crow and Justin are both ganging up on Trevor right now. And Crow realizes, wait a minute, this guy's still fucking here. Crow with a big German on the outside. If Crow can get Justin stunned here and get back inside and cover Trevor, he could walk away with the championship here. Looks like Justin's gonna be stunned here. Oh, is this the coveted VHW wrist wrencher? There it is. You can't really see it, but the VHW wrist wrencher is locked in. Justin's stun is going down. Trevor taking a superhero pose like his hero impotent rage. Looks like now both the challengers are going against the champion here. Trevor with a big military press, and now Justin Roach is focusing his efforts on Trevor and going back inside the ring. Maybe going to do a little bit of a taunting here. If he's going to taunt, he better do it now because Crow is preoccupied with Trevor. Justin is deciding to exit the ring now and take a breather. Trevor with a nice reversal against Crow. And now Justin going after Trevor. Oh, did you hear the impact and the reverberation of the corner post against Trevor's head? Good Lord. Crow's getting Justin back in the ring. Crow wants Justin alone in the ring right now. Big hand. Justin going for the escape route DDT. And he connects. But Crow gets his foot on the rope as Trevor is waking up. If there was no rope break, that could have been it. Justin going for another stretch submission here, working on Crow's upper body. Bronwyn now has 2 finishers, whereas Justin has 1. It looks like Trevor's working on a signature. Big clothesline. This could be it. Trevor looking for the cover. At the last possible second, Justin Roach showing the heart of a nation. Crow with a big clothesline and goes for the pinfall, but Trevor interrupts. Big forearm hit there. Crow doing some damage to Trevor's knees. Crow looking to gain a maximum momentum here. He does have 2 finishers. If he can execute a finisher on one of them and then execute a finisher on the other, he could have this in the bag. If he plays out his finishers well, he could have the title in the bag. It's just a matter of can Crow capitalize? Big kick to the head of Justin Roach. And Trevor going for a signature here, or his finisher. Could this be it? Could Trevor be the new champion? Ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Phillips is the new VHW champion. What a match, man. What a match. Easily in my top 5 that VHW has ever seen. That was a fucking good one. I agree with the game. That was an absolutely amazing matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, Crew 5 have accumulated their first champion since Michael DeSanta was the inaugural VHW champion. Michael DeSanta was the inaugural VHW champion. And now the title has come back to Crew 5. And just like that, Trevor Phillips is now your VHW champion. What an insane match that was. I can't believe, like, that Trevor Phillips is now the face of this company. Trevor Phillips is now the VHW champion. Absolutely ridiculous. I honestly think that it was the gauntlet match. I think the gauntlet match wore down Crow so much that he just couldn't keep it up for that match. I genuinely think that was the reason why that happened. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been August 2022's VHW Live Show. I hope you enjoyed. The show has been about 2 hours. I hope you all appreciate the live show that has happened today. I hope you all enjoyed. I appreciate everyone who came by. This VHW is a bit of a struggle to try to get myself to do. I was genuinely contemplating canceling it just because I was not really feeling up to it tonight. But I managed to buck up. I managed to, you know, not get my titties in a twist, and I managed to actually not be a bitch and decided to get it done. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody who fought. Thank you Phillips to Twitch for following. I appreciate it. If you have tuned in about partway through this show and you want to see the matches that came before, VHW for August 2022 will be going live on my YouTube channel tomorrow, I believe, as well as also the Bullshit podcast highlights will be going up tomorrow as well. Today is Saturday, yeah, because VHW is Saturday, yeah. So tomorrow, the 21st, will be the Bullshit podcast highlights. This is going up tomorrow on the main channel, Bullshit channel, which can be found at this link here, !BS in chat. The Bullshit podcast. Be sure to stay tuned here when it happens every Monday. And make sure you go check the YouTube channel so you can watch the after show podcast highlights. And you get to check every episode of the Bullshit podcast as well. Gets uploaded right after they happen every Monday to that channel. This will be going up tomorrow. VHW August live show. It's a wrap. Just to recap what has happened. Elusive Synergy have earned themselves a title shot against Egyptian Dream at the next live show. Big Boss proved that CQC was better than CQB against Solid Snake in this submission match. Match number 3, Johnny Silverhand wasn't satisfied with how much he got beat up at his last match with John Price, and he took home a second victory against John Price. I'm not sure what he's trying to prove there, but he managed to do it. Crew 5 absolutely decimated Crow Bronwyn in a gauntlet match. A quite unnecessary gauntlet match, in my personal opinion. Match number 5, Jolene Cujo successfully defended the Women's Dimensional Championship against Emma Katsuyori. Emma Katsuyori had such promising stigma and gusto going into that matchup, and she absolutely just got annihilated. Jolene Cujo is the most powerful woman in the roster right now, and she will not be bested, I feel. Aside from maybe Sam Niles if she ever turns to the Dimensional Championship. But speaking of Sam Niles, our 7th match, Sam Niles successfully took the Women's Championship from Ivy Nelson. 2 very strange paranormal occurrences have happened to her so far, and I'm not sure what that's all about, but... And then our 6th match just before the Women's Championship, Freddie Freaker... Actually, I don't know why I circled Freddie Freaker. I don't think Freddie Freaker won that, did he? I think it was Waluigi that won that. Did Waluigi retain the title, or did Freddie Freaker take it? I think Waluigi retained, right? I'm just dumb. I marked down that Freddie Freaker took it for some reason, but Waluigi retained the title. It was a huge upset, but Waluigi actually won that, and he fucking... It was sad. Alright, I wanted Freddie Freaker to win the championship. And then finally, the 8th match, our main event, Crow Bronwyn versus Trevor Phillips. I think Justin Roach just blew his opportunity to get the title from his gauntlet match. But the good news is that him and his tag team partner James could still get the tag team titles from Egyptian Dream, so it is very possible. That's the recap of the show tonight. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you for Monday's podcast stream.